Solid cast polymer technology is the set and forget solutions company. Solid cast polymer, or SCP as we refer to it, is an advanced polymer composite material of construction that exhibits superior physical properties, corrosion resistance, and a multitude of other features and benefits. SCP is a concrete-like material made from chemically inert mineral fillers such as quartz and silica sand, thermosetting polymer resins, and select reinforcing media in the form of recycled FRP fibers. Solid cast polymer does not contain Portland cement. Solid cast polymer exhibits superior physical properties and ranges from 3 to 6 times stronger than Portland cement concrete. Solid cast polymer is inherently corrosion resistant and has a life expectancy in excess of 300 years. This assertion is based on ASTM testing that extrapolates life expectancy by immersing solid cast polymer beams in an acid bath under load for 1 year. Solid cast polymer offers the highest degree of corrosion resistance in environments ranging from a pH of 1 to a pH of 14. And SCP is completely corrosion resistant through and through versus Portland cement concrete, which needs thin liners and protective coatings. Solid cast polymer is virtually impermeable, eliminating groundwater infiltration and sewage exfiltration. SCP does not need any special linings or coatings inside or out and requires no seams or welds. Its impervious matrix composition also allows SCP to completely encapsulate recycled waste FRP fibers. SCP is rigid, durable, and resilient. And SCP can be reinforced with various materials such as steel rebar, which facilitates lighter weight and stronger structures. Solid cast polymer products can be installed utilizing 2 basic methods of construction. SCP can be precasted and SCP can be cast in place. Solid cast polymer is a green technology and the advancement of a cost-effective, non-hazardous, recycled, renewable material of construction. This technology flowchart illustrates the implementation of various SCP raw materials which flow through our manufacturing process, culminating in the creation of various value-added products. The 4 key components of solid cast polymer technology are the no VOC resin system, the utilization of recycled FRP fiber waste, a unique automated continuous feed mixing system, or what we call our ACFMS, and the implementation of our patent-pending Quartet Design. The Scp Resin is a patented environmentally responsible thermosetting resin system that does not contain volatile organic compounds or hazardous air pollutants. It's highly productive as it initiates faster curing, which increases output. And this resin system is non-flammable. The Scp resin system is unique because it removes volatile organic compounds and hazardous air pollutants in the form of styrene monomer and replaces it with no VOC, no HAP, oligomeric compounds. The FRP reclamation, harvesting, and recycling process not only helps reduce fiberglass waste, it lowers overall SCP raw material costs while maintaining fiber integrity and size consistency. This process helps generate revenues by converting fiberglass waste into commercially proven solid cast polymer products. The SCP manufacturing process utilizes our state-of-the-art automated continuous feed mixing system. The ACFMS is an alternating weight-based system designed to produce within 1.5% of accuracy. The equipment can produce blended solid cast polymer at a rate of 22.5 cubic yards per hour. This system facilitates rapid curing, which lends itself to fewer moles and greater production rates. Also, solid cast polymer manufacturing plants do not require special permitting or hazardous material reporting. Our automated continuous feed mixing system comes complete with a programmable HMI or human-man interface computer, which offers thousands of formula variations, variable speed production rates, and alternating production lines. It monitors raw material inventories and incorporates automatic safety shutdown controls. The automatic continuous feed mixing system is also designed with an automatic backup generating system in case of power outages. The final key component of the solid cast polymer technology is our patent-pending Quartet design. Quartet is the utilization of lightweight cores positioned on the same plane and spaced equal distance apart while completely encapsulated in solid cast polymer. The positioning and spacing of these lightweight cores creates a series of I-beams, which enables an SCP Quartet design structure to carry the same load as if it were solid and without the aid of steel reinforcement. The Quartet system is invaluable as it reduces overall SCP weight, decreases raw material cost, increases plant production rates, lowers freight costs, and reduces job site costs by utilizing lighter duty equipment and minimizing safety issues. Solid cast polymer products also have a broad market appeal as these systems have been used in one form or another for over 30 years. SCP products can be used to contain corrosive chemicals like acids and caustics. They can be used in the refining of basic metals such as copper and zinc. But to date, its strongest market appeal has been in the sanitary sewer market, providing large diameter pipe, manhole structures, and tunnel lining systems. This slide compares manhole life cycle costs. The slide depicts the cost between an unlined concrete manhole, a PVC lined concrete manhole, and a solid cast polymer manhole. As you can see, the long-term and overall life cycle costs of a solid cast polymer manhole are significantly less expensive. Still, a key and emerging solid cast polymer market is transportation and the replacement of creosoted wood and Portland cement concrete railroad ties. In this application, SCP demonstrates great strength, durability, and wear resistance. SCP rail ties are also being exploited to significantly reduce overall construction turnaround times. Finally, solid cast polymer is a complete system and has become a total value proposition. SCP is a viable alternative for recycled FRP waste. SCP offers a diversified product line which includes patented green technology. SCP also offers innovative and patent-pending structural designs and automated mass production methods. And solid cast polymer possesses superior corrosion resistance and physical properties, along with 30 years of experience and proven technology. Most importantly, solid cast polymer offers 300 plus years of peace of mind.